I think I've prolonged this video long enough, and I think it's now time for me to explain myself. Let's first off start with how I came out to my brother. Alright? I know you guys have been waiting for this for a month and a half. Alright, so I went to this awesome party with some awesome people who are so insanely true to themselves that it just inspired me to want to go home and tell my brother everything about me. But then there was also the fact that at that time I was crushing hardcore on a girl that was in high school, and I didn't know how to deal with that situation. You know, I didn't know if I should just drop it or if I should pursue the situation or what. And you know, I wanted the advice of my brother because my brother is, you know, he's my rock. He's my best friend. He knows me inside and out, and I really needed his help at that time. Although I kind of wound up doing it on my own anyways because of how the situation turned out. And anyways, so I was kind of drunk at the time. Yeah, I got home and I sent this Facebook message to my brother. Why I sent a Facebook message, don't ask me. So what it said was, okay, so here's the thing. I'm attracted to women, but I'm also attracted to men. You know, and you know, it's not just as simple as me being like, oh, okay, well, I like women, but I'm just gonna look at men and only date them. It's not as simple as that. I can't do that. You know, and it's not as if I want to be attracted to other women. It's just something I can't change. I told him that. And you know, I told him that no matter how much I prayed and read my Bible and tried not to live the quote-unquote gay lifestyle, you know, it still was the same. I was still attracted to women, you know. And I went on to say, you know, I don't know how it happened. I don't know how they developed, but they did. You know, I wasn't trying to say, oh, I was born with this, because, you know, I don't know if I was born with it or not, because I don't remember being like 6 years old and being like, oh, that chick's hot. So I'm not gonna like be like, hey, I was born with this. But I know now it's something I can't change. So now it is something that is ingrained in me. But yeah, you know, I was just saying, my whole life I thought that homosexuality was wrong, but now that I'm actually experiencing this, it's changed my point of view. And you know, I still have this beautiful relationship with God, and it hasn't changed that. And you know, I told him that, because my family is this huge Christian family. Like, we're Baptists, which, funny thing, I'm not Baptist, but the rest of my family is Baptist. But yeah, that's a whole nother story for a different time. How I wound up becoming Methodist. It doesn't have anything to do with me being bisexual. But yeah, and so I thought, you know, that's a thorough explanation. Thorough. But my brother, he didn't get it. I don't know what I left out. He didn't get it. So he was like, his response was, you know, I think it's okay. It's more okay as far as society is concerned for women to be attracted to other women, because women really are beautiful creatures. Says, you know, it's only natural that everyone would be attracted to women. Men, you know, everyone would be attracted to women. And he goes on to say things like, you know, I think you just have to be careful about who you hang out with and understand it's only temptation, and that God's testing you, you know. He didn't get that, like, obviously I've been dealing with this for a long time, and that it's something that I'm experiencing. I'm dealing with it. It's not just like me being like, ooh, she's pretty, I want to touch. You know, it's like, I want to have a life with you, not, oh, let me sex you up whenever I see somebody. And, you know, my brother goes on to say, you know, people go through phases like this in their life. It's probably one of those things where you're just curious. I know you like to hang out with the glad people, but maybe it's better that you don't hang out with them so much and start hanging out with more Christian people. And go out on a date with a couple of guys, with some guys, so you can get out there and experience more guys than what you have. Maybe that will help you get over those feelings you have. Be careful with those feelings. Try not to turn them into actions. You know my beliefs, and I can't bend on them. Okay, so another thing my brother said was go out on dates. He said go out on dates with guys, not gay ones. I didn't say that out loud, sorry. Because my last boyfriend is bisexual. But my brother doesn't know that. So I don't know where he's getting it from. Whatever. But yeah. My brother's spectrum of, you know, the Kinsey scale is like from straight to gay. There's nothing in between. So he automatically assumes that I'm either a lesbian or I'm heterosexual. I don't know. But yeah, I just find it funny that my brother's like, maybe you should go out on some dates with some guys. Maybe that'll turn your lesbian feelings off. And he didn't get, like, it's like he didn't read what I said. I still like men. I think I even wrote, like, whenever I said I like men, I think I said, they definitely look good with their shirts off. Something like that. I wrote back to him and he said something like, I said something like, do phases last all the way through high school and into college? And he said something about, like, you know, I know you think you're an adult, but you're still growing up. And phases can last a really long time sometimes. You know, it takes a long time to figure out who we really are. And, you know, I understand that college, you know, you figure out who you are and things like that. But figuring out the sex that you like versus, I don't know, what career path you want to take is a lot different. I'm just saying. You know, basically, all in all, my brother told me that I was gonna burn in hell. I was just like, okay. He told me that it was a sin and, you know, that I was gonna pay for that whenever I died. And, you know, it may be a sin. It may not be. I don't know. But it's not something I can control. And I feel like I can kind of relate it to lying. Sometimes you have to lie. And I feel like a lot of times we can't even control how much we lie. And, you know, we feel guilty about it. We feel remorseful. We ask for forgiveness for it. This is something I can't help. And yeah, sometimes I do feel guilty about it because I don't know if it's wrong or right. You know, but sometimes it, like, when I'm with someone that I really like, it feels so right. And I just don't understand how it could be wrong. Like, when I'm with a girl, obviously. You know, I haven't been with a guy in a long time because my last relationship with a guy was so in love with him that I just haven't been able to date a guy for a while now. But I'm trying to get back out there and date some more guys. You know? Which is what I guess I got from this whole situation is that, you know, maybe I should date more guys.